Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to King Blaine here again, obviously. We're going to play a little bit more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and maybe even some Dark Tide. Just need to set some stuff up here in the back end, give me a second. Know you guys don't like watching that. Alright, let's get the wheel spun. Who are we going to play today? Sorry. French? Again? Really? Oh, Horan's playing 7 Days to Die today. Alright, well, I guess we're going back to the French. How many times is that wheel gonna roll France? Apparently twice in a row. I was just curious. Either way, we already got France. That's who we're playing. You had ads. So I've got to open it in my end, and I didn't have ads that time. You can flip off Twitch. Whatever ads you got were on Twitch's side, not my side. I can't control those. Those might be more like platform ads. I have an ad blocker on my computer, so unless it's a forced ad like on the video, I block everything else. You have my pre-rolls off. I showed that in yesterday's video, so I don't know why or how you got a pre-roll. I don't know. Twitch is fucking weird. I have pre-rolls off and it still does it. So I pulled it up in a different tab and it did pre-roll that. Well, I pulled up my stream in an incognito window, and as soon as I joined my stream, it pre-rolled me with some ads. So yeah, it is doing it. I don't know why it's doing it though. I could have swore I checked last time. Lord. No, yeah, it's I don't know why it's pre-rolling ads, but pre-roll ads for incoming viewers fully disabled. I have to run 3 minutes to fully disable it. Now that's partially enabled. Fully disabled is 3 minute mark. Twitch wants me to run 5 minutes, but I'm not doing that. Oh, why? It should be 1/2 minute ad break every 30 minutes. It shouldn't. Disable pre-roll ads. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I give up. I give up. No. No. I'm busy. Where are they trying to take? Oh yeah, right over here. I put some ships there and stop that. I am taking here. We are land invading to take Moldova. Sweden's got a good bit of Russia too. Weird. I might seem a little bit more tired today than I normally do. I have been out working in the rain all day. It didn't stop raining until an hour before I had to clean up and head home. And I did not have a rain suit, so I've been soaked to the bone for 10 hours. Today was a short day. I got to sleep in a little bit. I got to leave work a little early. Sure. But yeah, so slightly shorter day. We're waiting on armor quality, 5 months. I think 5 months is the only thing I want. Yeah, alright. So 5 more turns is what we're waiting for. To do our ships. Need to quit mumbling and speak up a little bit better. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that, Judge? You just sat down. Yeah, let's go with gray to ghosts. It means you're gay and you're into BDSM. Oh, I need beer to deal with that. Where do I have beer? Oh, I have some. Twist. There's one. Damn. Well, they got ads while I was chugging beer. Welcome back from Admiral. Yeah, all you missed was me chugging a beer. So you got a teensy little bit left in there. Yeah, that's all you missed. Everything should be HE being shot this. Man, we just can't hit. Oop, tabbed out. Did not mean to do that. I don't know where the transports are, so fuck it. They get to live. The bastions are done. Here's the problem now. I have to find a place to put them. And we don't have any more areas to invade right now. Like, we've taken all of Russia's holdings that were anywhere near us. Well, I know one place we can send them. I do know one place we can send them. They are in the water. They're already moving. Right here. They do be in the water, and they are moving. I just have to get them to a combat zone, which is the harder thing to do. Combat zone's always the harder thing to do half the time. Argentina. Argentina no longer is allied with Soviet Union, so I can't invade Argentina anymore. Never mind then. Hmm. Oh, please. Britain is, Britain's got 127 ships. Sweden is not a threat to Britain. Hell, Sweden's one of my allies. That's why they're buying so many ships from me. It's also why they've been beating Russia. Anyways, that war is now ending. That's the problem. We're going to leave these ones in Montevideo. We'll take the Iron Bastions. Where's there some combat? Ain't any good combat left. Fortunately. I'm gonna go that way. There's not a whole lot of good combat left. Well, that's why I'm moving them around here. There's the armor upgrade I wanted. Yeah, I could try. But it looks like I'd have to go all the way up into the Adriatic Ocean or the Baltic Sea. Or it's Sea of Osaka or the Bering Sea. Those are the only areas where I'm going to have any real go at them right now. Or anything else I want. 14-inch guns. I do want that. Also adds radios. We want the 14-inch guns and the radio. I was hoping to send him over to Argentina for a fight. Didn't work. Yeah, I could put more guns on this. I could have, but I didn't. I just hope the 14s are going to fit. I don't think a 14 is going to fit up here. 13 was already really, really tight, as you can see. You can enlarge it, ask what it basically is if it'd be able to. If I'd be able to. Well, right now I've got 13 9s on here, so I should just be able to put a 14, but I won't be able to put a 14 9. But yeah, I guess I should rephrase it. I could probably put 14s. But the question becomes, is a Mark 1 14, just 14-inch gun, going to be better or worse than my 13 9? A lot of times, if you don't make them any bigger, they're actually worse than a tuned up, smaller version. That was quick. That's what I'm thinking. I usually want something that's overall better, except for usually reload or accuracy, usually those two. With a Mark 1 bigger gun, because I go a whole nother inch bigger from going 13 to 14, 13 9, 14 9, 12 9 to 13 9, you know. So the real question is just what's going to be better. Waiting 5 months so we can get that rangefinder too. Trying to get multiple things done here. Why? Alright, so I need to move your ships right here to where these guys keep getting spotted. That's what I need to do. So apparently they have an influx of ships. Not very large ships, but they do have an influx. So yeah, I'll move my ships out of the way and move yours up here. As soon as this fight is over, which means we gotta spot him and sink him first. Same rule as always. Do what I say, not as I do. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. It's expensive. It's bad for those around you. It's a dangerous habit because you can fall asleep smoking. You can burn yourself, burn it, yada yada shit. Basically, don't smoke. I'm gonna sit here and smoke. Might also turn around and see if I can find more beer. Torpedo boat's gonna sit at maximum range, isn't it? Oh, I was gonna drink one way or the other. I'm sorry for you being like that. I don't mean to rub it in. Yeah, I'm gonna drink and smoke no matter what. If that's what's gonna make or break my platform, then so be it. I ain't gonna change the way I do things or act. I'm going to be completely and 100% unfiltered. You see what you're gonna get. I do the same thing with my YouTube too. Unless it's something that has to be edited out. It doesn't get edited out. No, I don't edit at all then. They go from video to YouTube video. You like this six pack I bought somewhere. No problem with that. I've been hit by 3 cars. 2 of them had people intoxicated behind the wheels. So, but that's different for everybody else. Me, I didn't really care. My response to it was drink. Not the most appropriate response, some would say. Sweden sure is asking for a lot of ships, though. Alright, so we know we need to move your ships here. If we put your ships right here, they should get some combat. I don't know how much, but they should get some. Need 4 turns. It's always stereoscopic rangefinders. I don't really want that much. I do want steam turbines, though. I really, really want steam turbines. So instead of waiting 4 months, we're going to wait 7. Yes, we have new armor. We are absolutely going to be using it. So you don't have to worry about that. My honest opinion is it's not really going to get much faster. It's going to be probably a little disappointing. But I could be wrong. Oh, it'll get lighter. That part is 100% true. I can tell you that. It's going to get a little bit lighter. The armor is going to make it a lot lighter. But we got to put radios on board now, and radios can be heavy. We also unlocked new ammunition, which is also heavy. And we got a new torpedo stuff that's also heavy. Basically, we're going to be rubbing right back up to the weight that we were just getting off of. Which sucks. Ooh, not heavy ships, heavier cruisers unlocked. One more month. One more month. Small guns. Mark 2, 3, or Mark 3 2-inch. Sorry. Fire directing system. We need that. That's just bonus to every gun. Period. 3 months. I know it just keeps getting further and further away. What's going on here? Soviets are trying to navally invade right here. With a single torpedo boat. Well, good luck with that. Shells. What is this? Ooh, that's better. HE shells. See, this is why I like to wait for that armor, because usually a bunch of things cascade around it, and you end up doing multiple upgrades, multiple iterations. Kind of mothballs. It's like, oh, I can do this upgrade in 1 month. Now I'm waiting a little bit. This is our battleship 1, so it should be one of our oldest ships in combat. This whole this whole design, I forget what it's called, just gets so narrow at the top. That's what a refund of the Bastions would be like. I'm not sure what a refund would be like. I'm not sure I know what you mean here. You mean refit, not refund? Yeah. I do all my ships all at once. If one ship gets refit, every ship gets refit. Because I only ever do one if I have technology that can go on all of them. If I unlock tech that's only good for one ship, I'm gonna sit there and make it wait. Russ. Light cruiser Russ. 4.2, 4.2, 4. It's only 5 4.2s, huh? And it's tiny. Does have anti-flood too, though. And just a teeny bit of armor. Probably would be Roos. Probably would be. There we go. Just waiting for it to nail it. We stopped the naval invasion right there. 2 more months for, I don't care about that one. 2 more months for our shells, and we'll have everything I want. Or I could push it in 3 months and get small guns. Push it 3. Uh, I know where Kamchata's at. I want those places. They gave me one of them. And money. They only gave me one of them. I was hoping to get both of them, so I had some inland stuff. Let's see. 5 months hull construction. Oh, that's just less flaws on our ships. Ain't anything too interesting. Oh, my back. Damn. That's 3. Cruiser design is light cruisers. Boilers? What we getting in boilers? That's just different boilers unlocked. We'll throw it back on there. And let's get into our ships. Do take a second to load. Wrong kind of boilers. It's in the boiler tech tree, but it's just new funnels. It's not actual boilers down here. It's my ship. Hmm. Now why won't you just stack? Whatever, I guess we're losing a gun up there. We have a new main tower. No. We have a secondary tower. No. We do have a gun that doesn't want to fit there anymore, though. Alright, first things first on the agenda. Can I make you fit? Can. Now the front of the ship. Okay, we now have 14-inch guns instead. Nah, it's not the gun shield that's clipping. It looks like it's the, just the hitbox itself. Yeah, it's just the hitbox itself. I don't care about engine efficiency on this ship at all. Not even the slightest. I care about weight. Whatever is the weightest, fucking stupid is what I am. Whatever is the lightest is what's going on. Except for with our protection. I don't fuck around with my protection. Go, rangefinder 2 and radios now. Made all that weight I got back useless. It is not light enough for a boiler overhaul. In fact, I'm still struggling to get the weight to even keep everything. Yes, we are losing main armor. Yeah, alright. That's nothing. That's all I can do with this ship. Losing a little bit of main gun armor. Or main hull armor. Ain't nothing to be done about it. One redone. Or, sorry, ironclad 1. Yeah, we're gonna lose 2 of those guns on every ship. I can feel it. Whoops. No, they have barbettes for small guns, but that's it. They don't have main gun barbettes. I don't want better boilers. I don't care about my engine efficiency. My ships only go 15 knots. On this particular ship, I just do not care. Alright, that works. All the stuff on here, the new torp, new engine. Next ironclad. A lot of these ironclads look very similar. I lose both of these guns. Give me 1 second, I'll be able to give you an accurate count. Because to know that, I'm going to have to put at least one gun on so I can compare the weight differences. Alright, let's see. About 120 tons more. That's how much weight I would have to play with. Not really that much. Accuracy is the biggest thing I'm hurting by going to these guns. Two inches of belt. Let's find out. No, not even 2 inches. The two guns don't matter. I know how much these guns weigh compared to the others now. So that part doesn't matter. As soon as I figured out how much they weighed, I knew what I needed to do. Yeah, losing these two guns does not matter for the calculations of if I left them as 13s instead of 14s. Going from 13s going from 14s to 13s to 14s is still only a 120 or 140 hour, I forget now. I believe it was a 120 ton difference. And this, unlike the other ships, actually has a bit more weight to play with. Oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely getting that. That's why I was moving stuff around. I had room to move this stuff forward if I had to. I fully expected these to be a problem at some point, but I thought that would be a problem at 15-inch guns, not 14. That was a miscalculation on my side. Hell, I got enough to switch to enhanced reloading on this. 187. Wait. Yeah, your ship is fully up to you. I won't mess with your ship unless you tell me to do something. My ships, on the other hand, no talksy backsies. Ideas are welcome. Just don't try and tell me how I need to do it. I do not need anything along the lines of speed. Ship 1. Ship 1 is really, really cramped. This one, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to change. Nope. Don't think I'll ever be able to make it fire a caliber any bigger than 14. But I can make 14s fit. Hit too many zeros on that. There we go. I increased my turret armor to more than what I had on the 13s. And I added 6.5 inches of inner belt, so I didn't lose anything out here, but I did lose some on the forward and the aft. Just a little bit. Battleship 2. These were all done in 1901. How many years has it been? 6 years. Alright, so 6 years between upgrades. This time around. That's why I had that's why I only had a 5 on here. Yeah, it's not quite wide enough. That's why this one only had Tower 5. Control. Ship did have a lot of armor. The ship did have a good amount of armor compared to some of the other battleships I have in my fleet. And it can have a lot more after I do that. Can't have that much. Let's try 18. Do 18. Get more weight here. You gotta even go on there. And fire anywhere. No. Want to put these in there. But it's only going to be put wide barbettes. I don't know if wide are big enough. Wide are not tall enough. I would need to be able to put one of these on here. Put that right there. And just having it down would let me put this on here. I can't have an empty barbette. I'm gonna put it in there. I'd like it to at least be vaguely useful. Wanted to keep this right smack dab in the middle, but I think it's gonna be impossible. Put it as far forward as we can and work from there. How am I gonna do what I want to do? What about if we just do that? Fit. They don't have the best firing arcs, but it fits what I wanted. So that is all that matters to me. Still underweight anyways. Where do these fit? There's no where those really fit. Okay, boom, 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 back to the top. Nah, structure armor, mate. Ah, well, that's not a very enlightening amount of red. Well, bugger. No, this is not ideal. Something tells me we're gonna be on this ship for a minute while I work on some redesign. Just no idea why. Well, I don't think we need to try, but I'm still gonna try. You wanna fit? Only that direction, huh? If I drop down to a tower 4, I can still use my front gun. All the way down to a tower 4. Gotta be a tower 4. It's gotta be a tower 4. Alright. Well, shit. Looks like the new 2-inch guns just do not fit here anymore. Those still don't fit. I was just curious if they did ever end up fitting. Nope, not even just 2 fits. Point 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, we're using the itty bitty guns. Come on, quit picking up the wrong thing. .1 stood up here too. No, they do not. Okay. I've got my 14-inch guns. I've got my side guns all mounted still. You can't see over that lip, can you? It cannot see over that lip. What about that one? Still not high enough. I could, yeah. I guess why not? Make it look a little bit more symmetric. That I can't find anywhere else to put more guns here. I've kind of got guns everywhere already. No funnels with better damage control. Because I would like to have better damage control, but not such available. We've got enhanced reloading and all this shit already on here. So nothing to change in there. Just about fit a second funnel though. Now if I'm trying to fix that, let's worry about the 4-way offset. Try and get them both below 50. Alright, well, little heavy in the aft. It would help using induced boilers aren't even heavier, they are heavier, but it wouldn't help the way you think. It would help our roll by 0.01. So it's not worth taking all the bonus or bad effects. I'd rather just do this. Yeah, you would think using the heavier boilers when the engines are in the back of the ship would help, but nope. Be surprised. I always like this ship. Very simple, very small, very compact ship. Battleship 4. I grabbed the wrong Battleship 4. I think I did. Yes, I grabbed the wrong Battleship 4. I grabbed the original blueprint of the Battleship 4. How weak its armor was. That's how I noticed. The fact that I didn't even have crop immediately told me, oh, I grabbed the wrong hull. Fourteens ought to fit just fine. Yep, no problem. Towers. Already got good towers. Oh yeah, no, the funnel's absolutely going to get moved back. I think the funnel only got left there due to a mistake anyways. Now, let's see. $20 and $20. I might upgrade those from 5s to 7s. Oh, the belt isn't losing that much. Matter of fact, the belt's still getting more than what it originally had. Alright, that's all I can do here. I have been given all these guns enhanced reloading to all these ships. Okay, one more battleship, then I got my light cruisers, and then I got your battleship. I always love it when a ship doesn't try and fight me. Ain't a single fucking red warning on this ship. It's just like, I'm ready to go, boss. No problems. Nope, back. Centerline quad. Perfect. Boom, 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 boom. It's just a little bit of 4-way offset. Just a wee bit. There you go. Got those into the green and got that down. And added an insane amount of armor to everywhere else. As well as gave it better reloading and bigger guns. The only thing I didn't do was see if I could fit more gun. Which we do need to go and check really quick. Okay, I can absolutely fit more gun on this ship. If I can fit more gun, I will, and I will adjust stuff around that. Damn. Just a wee bit delayed. The greatest feeling in the world. I ain't got enough cash. I'm gonna have to downsize the fleet. Wins a shit ton of money off of battle 5 seconds. Fuck it, we're expanding the fleet. Exactly. But instead of buying another ship, I'm just adding more guns onto this ship. You can always use more gun. I do have it maxed out, but money means nothing in this save. I'll show you guys what I mean when we're finished with all the ships. Save. Exactly. And the reason why my money is like that, by the way, and this goes back to something that happened, probably 6 or 7 months ago now. I ran a poll on, here, give me 1 second. I ran a poll, I gotta find the video. I ran a poll on stream once, and then I ran another poll a couple of months later. That happened on this video. one of my better videos. It was at my Japanese Empire start. I asked at the start on that stream if we should just say fuck it and start adding money to all of our stuff. It was an overwhelming yes, and it's also one of my better videos. Actually has the most views I've ever had on a video. Have not hit those numbers again ever. But that is why my money is kind of cheated. Is we took it to a vote and we said, as long as you're not trying to build 50 ships, then it's fair. It's why I'll always build battleships in sets of 5. It's why I always build everything else in sets of 10. Because I don't want to sit there and make a shit ton and spam everything out. I try to make it more realistic with what you could accomplish in-game. But it would be hard to do in-game. It would still be very hard to have what I have. Just technology-wise, because technology is so expensive. Alright, well, we're on to the little guys. Turbine. Crop. Oh, the casemates are staying on this ship. Hell, we just unlocked the Mark III casemates. But we're going to be able to do more. Alright, 4s fit down here. For some reason, it's not letting me put 4s down there. Too far from where my last original gun was. Got it. Oh, you can't fire over him with that one. You bastard. And then you can't fire over him. Well, what the fuck? Nah, it's because the last place there was a main gun was all the way at the front. Hence why you get the error message, too far from previous place. It's because I never had a main gun on the back of the ship. So it doesn't want to let me add one to the back of the ship. It's kind of a stupid thing. Oh, I know you were. But I just wanted to get these spaced out so I knew they worked. I knew exactly what you were talking about. I'm just exploring my options to see what is all possible and what's not going to be possible. As much as I hate to do it, I think your idea is probably the easiest here. Just deciding how I want to get these. That ain't worth it, I don't think. Yeah, I've seen it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Still trying to think of how I want to get everything on here. I want everything. Now, like I said, I need another refit to get more fours. I'll be able to put more fours back here eventually. It's gonna go up like the 4th of July. I don't like to think about that part. Nah, that's dangerous taking the armor off of these, because then they can explode rather violently. Look, I can remove all of these fucking 4 9s, or 3 9s right here. Do you see the big message in white letters? Right here. Too far from previous place. That's not the problem. It's an old bug that's in the refit system. It's just an old bug in the refit system. Since we only had one main gun to begin with, a single 4-inch gun, all the way up here at the front, that's too far away from the last time we had a main gun. Because look, it's got to sit here and redecide where ammo and everything's kept on this shit. Now, in real life, it wouldn't be that bad to add a new gun right here. In the game, I have to go through 2 refits before it will let me put something back there. Whatever. Don't want me to have that gun, so it's not going to get it. One single 3-inch gun on the very front. Works for me. Okay, 4-inch guns are added. It looks good. Well, good is debatable. Everything looks plenty passable. Armored cruiser. Armored cruiser 1. I gave this thing 9s, right? I did. I gave it 9s. I've got my armor maxed out. So yeah, we'll be getting a main gun instead. This ship has hit its current armor cap. As we get new technology, it'll get a slightly higher armor cap, but as it is right now, there's nothing else I can do. I don't think medium guns count. There are some better towers. Nope. I thought that was one I could fit it in. I was wrong. Yeah, I shouldn't use this unless I have to. Let's make the barbette ourselves, if possible. The pre-built barbette for 2 things is much more compact, but is a lot heavier. This weighs 69 tons. This plus this only weigh 31 tons. Oh, we're gonna have a mix of 9s and 8-9s. I've got an idea in my head already. I was gonna do that instead, but I couldn't fit the guns I wanted, and I couldn't fit this barbette. I might be able to fit it now. I fit the smallest one. It's not the smallest one. Yes, it is. This is the smallest barbette I got. See, I just get no mounts, no mounts. And that one can't fit the size of gun I need on it. Wasn't paying any attention to my weight, though. When I did this, I kind of just got into a zone, so to speak. I already can't fit anything else, so let's add more shit for me to try and figure out how to fit. Then I'll try and figure out how to fit them here in a sec. No, 4 new guns isn't that big, but the fact that all of these guns can fire from the front, or all of these can fire from the back, that is pretty big. I think I'm going to replace some 8s up there with 6s. gonna break those. Since I can fit 6.9s the easiest, maybe we'll drop our sizes down to 6.9. Nah, there ain't enough room. There's close to enough room, but I don't know. I'll give it the old college try. I don't think I can fit another one. No matter how I twist and turn it. Maybe if I did side guns. Nah, it just doesn't look like it's gonna wanna put a another one there. I knew I was gonna be able to get that fucking 5 in there. I've got armor. I didn't lose that much. I didn't lose anything off the belt. I just lost a little bit off the turrets. I don't think there's anywhere else I can cram a gun. Nah. There we go, right on the money. Well, I did lose my 9 9s. Although I did replace it with a hell of a lot more 6 9s. That ship took a bit. I can't make these 2 guns dual guns. I tried. They don't fit. Man, a lot of building today, though. All 3 9, I probably could have fit all double turrets, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're losing that gun because it no longer wants to fit there. I had to downsize that gun. It did not fit the old gun anymore. But luckily, that looks like about the only thing that needed changed. We still got weight to spare. Not a real small amount of weight either, actually. As idea. Right now, those can fire over that turret. There's no room for boilers either, and this thing already has almost perfect engine efficiency. Yeah, but to get that 11, I'm gonna have to dice up these 5s. 700-ton turret. 705 versus my 457. That's 200 extra tons. Actually, I would be able to fit it. Talked myself into it. Problem be if I can fit this up here. That barbet's got to be here. I can't use those barbets. So it's really whatever fits on it. Wait. I got an idea. I have got an idea. I feel like this fit up here. I feel like one of these fit that one. Puts me 7 pounds overweight. I can fix that. There we go. And then that one can still fire over. Alright, so now we've got 11 9s on this ship. Thinking. Just seeing where else I can fit guns. Oh yeah, I would. But I have nowhere. Right now I'm just trying to burn weight. Like these aren't even a big deal. No, I think now I'm just gonna start dumping weight into this stuff to try and even out my pitch and roll. Oh wait, I forgot something else I can do because I got a bigger ship limit now. Oh, that's a lot of red. You can now no longer fire over those. Why can't you fire over these anymore? You were just firing over them. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, to be honest. It was weird. I think it's the hitbox on these is stretching up. So even if I replace these, it's not letting me fire over anymore. No, I picked up and moved all the turrets to fix that. No, I picked up and moved all the turrets to get by that. Yes, it's probably what we're going to do. I'm just trying to experiment right now with some stuff. Just give me a second. Basically trying to figure out where I can get stuff. Yeah, dragging it back would give me some more tonnage, but would tank my roll and stuff, and I'm already trying to fix that. No, it would. It just it changes other stuff too. We'll bring it back anyways, and I'll fiddle with it. I was already working on the roll. And it's 94.6. The boilers are fine. You really seem to focus on boilers, dude. Like, engine efficiency is not that deep. I understand you want ships that are a little bit faster and move a little bit more agile, but this ship already has the best engine efficiency out of any of the ships in my fleet. Yeah, but I fixed it myself with other things. I just said pulling it back does make it a lot higher. And we already went over it. Boilers really don't help that much. Alright, Armored Cruiser 3, then I have Light Cruiser 1 and Light Cruiser 2, then we have your ship. Yo, we're within our weight. It's a matter of fixing stuff. You're just gonna be a bitch game. I'm gonna put everything right where you don't want it. Fuck you, game. I don't think I'm getting all of these on the center line again. I don't think there's enough room. There's not. If there's not enough room, there's no reason to waste the tonnage on that. We'll drop down to this. Corrupt, Torp, Citadel, all that stuff's good. Rangefinder. Out of curiosity, why increase the main gun caliber so drastically? This already had 8s on it. All I did was make these 8 9s. Or do you mean just always making them bigger in the first place? Because you just mean in the first place. No, because here's the back ones. I haven't touched the back section yet, see? They're 8 9s. The ones I just placed are 8 9s. No, the middle guns are only 6 9s. You're just confused, I guess. Happens. Out of curiosity, what can I fit here if I do this? That's useless. That's what that is. All those are useless. Alright, so they're staying 5s then. No reason to change them out to anything else. Now, I can't scoot this back any further to keep the 389. They just, stuff's not wide enough or long enough. I got Mark II 8s, and they're just different sizes. That's fine. Oh, I already know those guns have a poor firing angle. You ain't telling me anything, game. Question is, can I... No, 8s don't fit on those. That's why these have got 6.9s. I don't know how far back I can really scoot stuff here. The other problem is you gotta remember that does give me more tons, but look what it does to my firing arc. Now they can both shoot a much further direction that way. You expect a lot in this game, and it tends to not often follow expectation. Three. Oh yeah, you can crank your efficiency way up. Engine efficiency right here. See? 109 gives me acceleration, torque, operational range, and cruising speed. Yeah, it hasn't been 100% max for a long time. But this ship is done. I had to even add some guns that are going to have very, very little use. Because I could. Armored Cruiser 3. We got Light Cruiser 2, and then we have your ship. Then we have my ship, my other battleship I forgot about. Now this ship was done very recently, so it should have, like I said, very few things to change here. Yeah, this ship does alright. Oh yeah, for some reason I couldn't fit the other side back here. I remember. I still don't understand why one fits but not the other. Like that one really, you can see it's clipping a model right here. So that's just a modeling bug. Boy, is it good at pissing me off though. That's why I'm working on is upgrading components. Problem is, other funnels are also bigger. That's all I can do, go from funnel 1 to funnel 2. Nothing else fits. Which means I'll go ahead and put that on here. There we go. That ship is done. Okay, now my ship and then your ship. And then we have everything done and we can start the upgrade process. Oh, and I'll be playing a different game when I start my stream on Friday. Because I've got a buddy of mine who said he'll be available. And we have a multiplayer series I'm trying to get worked on again. What am I going to do with my ship first? Probably not a lot, to be honest. I think I'm just adding armor. Adding armor and changing the guns, obviously. I didn't forget that part. Actually, no, there are no barbettes for this. I forgot. The barbettes you have here can't even fit 9s. Wait, no, they can't. What size do they fit? 11. Oh, well, shit. I didn't think that one fit those. For small guns, wide. No, it was this one. It was this one that couldn't fit the other shit. I got these two mixed up. Like I said, the Bastion would be completely your horse. Just gotta get there quick. I remember nothing else fit on these. I noticed that. Blue on my side guns here. Alright, Did all that. Let's drop that. Almost there. That'll work. Got my ship moved around a little bit now. Kind of locked in there with that circle and everything. Alright, then this ship is done. Now we are working on your ship. As soon as it loads. There it is. Alright, any and all ideas you have, go ahead and start. Far back as I can move them. Do you want turbines, I take it? Turbines are a hell of a lot more efficient for you anyways. They just fuck your pitch and roll. Alright, now you're gonna want Krupp armor. How much ammo do you want on your ship? With how many guns you have, you may want to add increased ammo. It's only 100 tons. There you go, it does 25 knots. Alright, it's got ammo and it goes 25 knots. What do you want me to work on next? I was 98.5 in engine efficient. Wait, no. That is all I can fit there. How's that? 98.5. That gives you... That's it. Right there. That's what you get with 98.5. No downsides. Alright, you go 22.7 then. Do you want the armor or do you want more guns first? You have a barbette now, so you can put more guns down the side, and this gun will still be able to fire over them. You could also add a fourth main gun. We can have up to 5 main guns. It looks like you would have room for 5, if that's something you would like. Do you want to upgrade from 13-inch guns to 14? Your damage per shot goes from 575 to 805. You want to increase the diameter of your 13-inch guns then. Just know, making the gun bigger does make it more accurate. $13.5. We gotta move this again. Yep, here, I'll hover over it. The gun barrel diameter affects all the characteristics of the gun, and most importantly, the range, accuracy, damage, and penetration capabilities. It inevitably increases the turret size, so the armor, steel, and construction weight costs can increase considerably. But point is, it makes the entire gun better. Yes, we can. But yeah, so that's the biggest reason why I always crank all my guns to 0.9, because it gives them the best characteristics. Alright, there you go. Guns are 0.9. Now they do 763 damage a shot instead of 575. I didn't put 14s on. I was just looking at the stats card. Would you like a funnel with better damage control? This one adds 20. Thank you. This one adds 10 damage control too. 20 or 10? There you go, 4 funnels. Alright, would you like me to start with the armor now? Any specifications? Right now, your turrets themselves have 12 inches of armor, and your small guns have 5. Or, sorry, 6. We could also add, looks like we could add 2 more guns. If you would like them. The 5-inch. You could put 1 here. 1 here. Two more. Alright. There you go. There's 2 more. Armor. What do you want me to increase the armor on? Turrets or the belt? Remember, if your turrets get penetrated, they explode in a giant fireball. If your belt gets penetrated, you could detonate your ammo. There's no wrong decision. Currently, the belt. Alright, then there you go. The main belt of the hull is now as armored as it can be. 21.2 on the outer layer, and then an inner layer 10.6. I was able to add 0.4 inches to your turret. That's it. You're out of weight. So is that all we should do? Or do you want to fiddle with some stuff to try and get more armor on anything? It's like you took funnels off of 4 different ships. It would not. I can reduce it to 8.6 with 3 tons, but that is all I can do. But if that's it, then we'll save the design. Alright, then save design. All of our ships are done. Now, all of our ships need refit. Just going through and clicking them all. Yeah, I only did one of those. Let's see. Possibly. I would have to tab out and look at the time. I'm not very sure on how long we've been going. Yes, we're past again. Shit. Well, damn. I need to, nevertheless, pull the last of our ships into a port and get them set up for upgrades quick. I'll take one turn to get them into port, and then one turn to start the upgrades. Go ahead and put ourselves in the most vulnerable position we can by not having anything in our active fleet. Such a smart idea. We need to get rid of all the old designs, the 1901s. Yeah, that's the downside of waiting that many years to do an update, is it's a lot. We'll be unlocking more weight for light cruisers later. I never nuked submarine experiments on this save. I'll have to nuke that later before somebody starts building subs. Either way, this is our France campaign. And we're going to have to end it here. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.